So I don't know whether you've seen some inscriptions like this on some cars that will say something like turbo. Others too might say something like bi-turbo. Others might also say twin turbo. And even some car reviewers, when they are reviewing some cars, they will say something like this car has a 6.0 liter turbocharged V8. Well, what exactly does that turbo mean? So that word turbo is actually referring to a particular component in the car called a turbocharger. And basically what a turbocharger does is that it forces more air into the combustion chambers or the cylinders of the engine in order to create a bigger explosion and provide a car with more power. Because the higher the volume of the fuel and air in the cylinders, the bigger the explosion when it gets ignited by the spark plug, and that will in turn increase the horsepower of the engine. So the way a turbocharger is able to do all of this is that it takes advantage of the forces that comes with the engine exhaust, or basically the engine exhaust gases. It then uses the forces from the exhaust to spin a turbine, which in turn drives a compressor to compress the intake air and force it into the engine cylinders. And when it comes to the bi-turbo and twin turbo you've been seeing inscribed on certain cars here and there, it's just making reference to the number of turbochargers the car have. So the bi-turbo just basically means that the car has two turbochargers. The same with a twin turbo. It's just that the bi-turbo term is used mostly on Mercedes cars, and the twin turbo is used on other cars like Toyota and the likes. And the car has just one turbo. You'll mostly just see the word turbo indicated on the car. And the thing about turbocharger is that they do not only come stock installed in cars from the factory. You can actually even get aftermarket ones and install it in your car that didn't even come with a turbocharger and get an extra boost in your horsepower. That is if you know what you are doing though, because it has its own risk, especially depending on the car you want to install it in. Anyway, I hope you learned something in this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.